Hello guys, so this is one of my second lecture of the day. I'm recording about economics and I'm going to start economics. It's 2023 overgoing. So I'm going to start economics with you all. I hope you liked my previous lecture which was on polity as I started polity too. Then I felt that I must go with economics also so that I can be able to relate. So this is going to be my first lecture on economy. So let's start. I can be studying economics with the small legal terms, but I'll go with direct definitions. So, as if we talk about economics, there are some similar words like economy, economics. You will get an encounter with those words. I love this in my hand. So, economics, is it about paisa? I'll try to be in English language. क्या economics पैसे से related है सिर्फ? Is it just about money, or it is about something else too, or it is dependent on money also? Oh, my light fell down. It's fine. A little bit mistake. Okay. क्या economics सिर्फ पैसे से related? Like money, money, money. Is it economy? We'll get to know about it. क्या money job create कर सकता है? हाँ. So economics is related to money. बात तो सही है. अगर economics पैसा से related, तो क्या पैसे से job create हो सकता है? Can we create job out of this money? Yes. So economics is related to job also. And if economics is related to job, तो क्या पैसे से job और job से खुशियाँ यानी happiness मिल सकता है? Yes, definitely we'll get happiness after having a job, which will make sure we will earn a monthly income. So yeah, economics. Is economics related to a country's position in the global market? I'm using the word global market, but I shouldn't use it right now. But I used it. Okay. If there is money, if there is job, if there is happiness, so the country will grow. Yes. And note means currency of that country. It will come in later part, maybe after 2-3 lectures. And if there's a country, so the government will try to make sure that there's money in the market, in the country's market, there's job in the country's market, there's happiness in the country's market. Don't write it down as I made it a cereal, khichdi. So what are the troubles we will encounter while maintaining this money, job, happiness in a country and currency? To maintain all this, what are the things or troubles we are going to encounter? I have to fix the light again. I don't know why. Be there, man. Why you are? Someone is knocking door. Wait. There were some little girls asking for charity purpose. I don't have money, so I didn't give. I'm not running, man. Even if I can relate the incident which happened right now, they were asking for money. Why they were asking for money? Why they didn't ask something else? So it will lead to the development in exchanging system. The practical thing, like I got the live example. They were asking for money. Why? So the example is two girls, little girls. I don't think they are below poverty level. Poverty. Sorry, my mistake. Poverty level. But still, they were asking for charity. But what they asked in charity? Money. Money means currency. The currency in India, which is INR. They asked me for this. Why? Why they asked me? They asked me for this. Why they didn't ask me for some cereals, wheat, rice, and bread? Why not? Why they didn't ask me this? Why? Because currency is a medium of exchange. They were asking for charity, for me to donate something to them. For what? Why they were asking for it? Because if I give them this currency, they will use that particular currency as a medium of exchange so that they can buy something, like they were asking for some worship thing or temple. So they will take the money from me, but I didn't pay because I hadn't. So they will take the money from me. They will pay the money to builders who will build the temple. The builders will pay the money to the provider of raw material. The raw material provider will give the money to excavators who will excavate the raw materials from the ore or extract the raw materials from the ore or whatever they will do, or they will mine something. That's called the cost of production. You'll get to know about it. So the money came to them, who are the diggers in the soil, and those spent the same money in the market to buy clothes, to pay for their son's coaching school. So the money went in a circle. But this is the example, just I took it because it was a live incident happened with me. So So let's start with polity. It was just to make sure that you are having interest in not polity, economics. You should also have interest in polity. So there are first. Let's hear a story. Let's hear a story. So in earlier stage, if I wanted, that's me. If I wanted to buy a shoe, I wanted to buy a shoe, a pair of shoes. So I would need someone to sell me the shoes. So there's a person who wants to sell shoes, right? Talking about barter system, I know you know it. So if supposing that if I found that person, I'll say I've got 4 apples for 1 pair of shoes. That means I'll pay you or I'll give you 4 apples. In return, you will have to give me a pair of shoes. He said, okay, fine. I'll give the apples to my son. So, apple, shoes. It seems like a commode. Shoe. Shoe. Right? Easy? Seems like very easy. He said, I want to buy a shoe. He said, I want to sell a shoe. He said, I'll give you 4 apples for a shoe. He said, okay, fine. I'll have the apples and I'll give it to my son. Let's go to another situation. In this situation, I want to buy a shoe. I want to buy a pair of shoes. And I have a condition that I have only 4 apples. So there's only one situation I can 4 apples should be equal to a pair of shoes. Because I just have 4 apples. So whoever comes to me and asks for apples, I'll give them 4 apples and I'll say, if do you have any shoes, give it to me. I want shoes. But if I want to buy a pair of shoes, I'll roam around the whole world to find someone who will have the same need. Will be needing a pair of 4 apples, or will be selling, or will want to sell that. Yeah, tomorrow I'll sell my shoes. So it's very difficult to find someone who is having the exact opposite need. I want to give you apple. I want shoe. I want to give you shoes. I want apples. So to find this combination, it's very difficult. It's very difficult because he might say, I want bananas. I want bananas. I want 4 bananas for 1 shoe, and he's having apple. How can you just? He's saying I'll give you apples. He's saying no, I need 4 bananas for a shoe. How they will deal with it? How they will trade? So that's the problem they are facing in barter system, that they can't have a deal easily. So that's why we, as a human evolution, started money, currency, which is regulated by someone, of course. So here comes currency. A currency. There is a currency. 1 rupee. It worth something, right? This maybe it's a plate. Let's say plate, not a paper. It's a plate, metal plate. A metal plate which is having a value, intrinsic value. Intrinsic value means this metal is having an intrinsic value that 1 rupee is nothing. I just pasted a 1 rupee sign on it. There's nothing. The value of this metal sheet is defining this 1 rupee written on it. Like इस metal का जो price है market में, वो इतना छोटा जो बना हुआ है, ये मान लो 2 सेंटीमीटर, ये है 3 सेंटीमीटर. ये जो एरिया है, ये रेक्टेंगल, इस एरिया में जितना मेटल प्लेट है, जितना मेटल है, if I will like melt it, तो जितना मेटल इसमें से निकलेगा, उसका वर्थ है 1 rupees. That's why I punched 1 rupee sign on it. So पहले ऐसा होता था that particular currency should have an intrinsic value at that time, initial time. But eventually, when we started having elections, we got educated, we got education, then we started paper currency. Paper currency. It's a normal paper. Normally, which is whatever paper the RBI is using, just a paper. Cotton paper. This paper is not having any intrinsic value. No intrinsic value. It's just a paper. So from where this particular paper derives its value? Because this paper is just a paper. So from where this particular paper is deriving its value? It is deriving its value from the government or the RBI behind it. You can say RBI is saying or giving a guarantee that this bill or this paper will buy you something, or having the power to buy something. Something means anything worth ₹1, and no one can deny to accept this money in the country or anywhere, because it's been supported or backed, like पीछे से कोई ऐसे पकड़े हुए, backed by RBI. So that was the history. We came here. And commodity money. token money. Then we have got cryptocurrency. These are the evolution medium of exchange. This is the evolution of medium of exchange. If we talk about commodity money, commodity means whatever we are having, like onion. Like just imagine in ancient time using 5 kgs of rice in exchange of something. I'm giving you 5 kg, you give me 10 kg of aloo. What do you do? So like rice, cereals, in commodity, something which is having the physical existence at that time, and we can exchange using it. Metallic money, some more, sona, chandi, gold, cash, so kuch bhi, not cash, sona, chandi. That's in it. Do we have intrinsic value? Yes, because we are having 5 kg of rice. I can eat bhat, dal, sabji. No, rice से सिर्फ भात. Metallic money, क्या इसमें intrinsic value है? Do we have intrinsic value in it? Yes, we do have intrinsic value in it. We do have intrinsic value in it, like silver and everything. Metal has its intrinsic value. And I'm saying cryptocurrency, no, it is backed by no intrinsic value. It is backed by some kings or maybe at that time some rulers. Bank, no intrinsic value. Cryptocurrency, definitely it is not even having physical existence. So definitely no intrinsic value. Done. RBI. Who's RBI? Reserve Bank of India, the issuer of the currency. So there is two terms. Whatever currency that we are having right now in our hands or pocket, those are legal tender. Those are legal tender. And there's another term called fiat currency. Called fiat tender should be issued by government or RBI and should have a backing of RBI. RBI should ensure that no one should deny to accept the money. So that currency will be called as legal tender in the country. Economics के दो पार्ट है, एक माइक्रो मीन्स छोटा, मैक्रो मीन्स बड़ा. So we are talking about microeconomics and macroeconomics. There are two parts of economics. One is micro and one is macro. As the name suggests, micro means small, macro means a big, like talking about a big thing. So in microeconomics we study about an individual at individual level, like spending of an individual, the consumption of an individual. एक आदमी अपने लाइफ साइकिल में या एक दिन में किए गए सभी इकोनॉमिक एक्टिविटीज को हम जब स्टडी करते हैं तो उसे माइक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स कहते हैं. मैक्रो इकोनॉमिक्स जब किसी एक कंट्री में जितने भी ट्रांजैक्शंस हो रहे हैं, जीडीपी जो भी हो रहा है, if we talk about that country as a whole, if you talk about everything whatever is going in a country, like development, employment, unemployment rate, everything is macroeconomics. Microeconomics is about, as I said, consumption of an individual, demand and supply of an individual thing. And in macroeconomics we talk about investment, GDP, inflation. It's a big terms, a broader terms. So that's the simple difference between micro and macroeconomics. In microeconomics we study about the economic study at individual level, and in macroeconomics we study about the economic study at country as a whole level. Types of goods. Types of goods means everything. This board, this is good. So this is not that good. Like you are very good. Not a very good. Not that good. Good means this is a good, a product. This is a good. The bricks inside this is a good. These are goods. So there are some types of goods which are free, common, and public. Free. Goods which are free, common, which everyone can access, public. So there are three types of goods. Like for example, air is free. It's a good. Like a pond, fish pond, grassland, street. Say, can anyone be excluded from using all these three goods? Like I'll say, you can't use the common goods or public goods. You can't walk on the streets. Earlier it was like after Prevention of Atrocities Act 1989, the restriction on this was relieved because it was an untouchability, related to untouchability or on STS. Okay, so that's, you can't exclude someone from using air. How can you exclude that one? You can't exclude someone from using grassland or pond. You can't exclude someone from using the street, right? So law of demand. If the price of something goes up, means increases, the demand of thing will decrease. Like if you are using an iPhone, if you are using an iPhone, let's see if you are using an iPhone, or there's a person who wants to use an iPhone, he wants to buy an iPhone. So he'll see if iPhone's price is big, if iPhone's price becomes 14,000, the demand will increase. Even I want iPhone, even I want सब कुछ चाहिए iPhone, demand will increase. But if iPhone price is equals to 1 billion US dollars, it's a hike in price. How many of you will buy? The demand will decrease, and this demand is about quantity demand. The number, quantity. Only few people can afford this iPhone. So this is law of demand. Law of demand is inversely proportional to price of that product. For the first lecture, it's enough. Enjoy. It's enough for today.